TNGTE English Senior February 2015. 5 seconds. Comments. Mr. Speaker, Sir, I should like to say a few words on the points raised by honorable members while discussing the budget items relating to the departments of transport, labor and industries. So far as transport is concerned, it has been suggested that we should be more liberal in the issue of permits for new routes. At the same time, during the discussion on a bill recently, it was pointed out that the profit was already low, and in view of the fact that we had introduced more buses on the routes, it would go down further. So, it was suggested that there should be auction of new routes and that at any rate no new buses must be put on the existing routes where there were sufficient number of buses. I think I gave an assurance at that time that as far as possible that suggestion would be accepted. I must say that it is not in my power to give a direction to the regional transport authorities. I will do my best to see that unnecessary competition is not introduced. With regard to motor vehicles taxation, I must say that there has been good cooperation. Some honorable members had said that it would be a hardship. But I know that the bus operators have come forward to help the government. There has been a representation that we must not charge spare buses and that we must permit monthly collection of the compounding fee. So far as the spare buses are concerned, we have agreed to the request for monthly collection of the compounding fee, but that is a matter which is beyond my power. So, I shall come forward with an amendment so that I may be permitted by this House to help the bus operators in this matter. It may require some more staff, but I must say that it will be great help to the bus operators. I hope that at the proper time I shall be able to present a statement on this matter and explain it in greater detail. So far as labor is concerned, I must say that last year has been a year of more or less cordiality between employer and employees. It is natural that there will be difference of opinion between human beings. So, there are some differences. But I must say that except in a few cases, there has been peace. As far as the government are concerned, we feel that as far as possible, there should be voluntary conciliation. If there is voluntary conciliation, it will be lasting. With regard to power cut, it is true that in this state it has affected labor. In the next few months, it may be more severe and many people may have to go out of employment. So, it has been said that the government should come forward with legislation to pay the workers an unemployment allowance. I am sure the honorable members are aware of the financial position of the state, and I am afraid that until it improves, this suggestion cannot be considered, for it may make the financial position more difficult. On this occasion, I must say that the mill owners of Coimbatore have been generous. They have come to some understanding, and I do not know if it has satisfied the workers. But I must point out that they have agreed to pay a minimum salary if every worker does not get full work. I am sure that it is a good beginning and I hope that the mill owners will be able to pay more. Letter from Rama and Company, Pune, to the Central Stationery Agency, Kolkata. Dear Sirs, we regret very much to learn that the consignment of ink sent by us against your order of the 3rd instant has been found to be of a quality inferior to that ordered by you. We request you to accept our sincere apologies for this mistake. In this connection, we should like to point out that the wrong supply was unintentional and it was due to an error in our stores department. On receipt of your complaint, we have made a thorough investigation into the matter and we have found that the error was caused by misplacement of a batch of ink bottles containing defective ink, which was meant for return to our factory. As a result, these bottles got mixed up with batches containing good ink and were wrongly sent to you. We have taken disciplinary action against those responsible for this mistake and we assure you that we will take great care to avoid such mistakes in future. We are now very glad to inform you that we have already sent a consignment of the right quality ink in replacement of the earlier one and we request you to return the bottles containing defective ink carriage forward. We once again express our sincere regret for any inconvenience caused to you and trust that the matter has been settled to your complete satisfaction. Yours faithfully.